I think this year for the 2015 edition of SIHH, Cleef Arpels wanted to come back with a strong collection of what we refer to as jewels that tell the time, which are actually jewelry watches, feminine watches, where the starting point is probably more the tradition of the jeweler than the tradition of the watchmaker. What I mean by that is that these pieces are jewelry bracelets with a sculptural inspiration, sometimes unusual shapes for a watch, that are really part of our heritage and tradition as a jeweler to design beautiful objects, bracelets, brooches, precious boxes around a watch functionality. And we have here a few masterpieces like this fish bracelet, the koi carp bracelet, which is really a piece of sculpture integrating a watch, and also a very iconic piece that was designed originally in 1935, the Cadna watch that we are reintroducing in our collections this year. In the last few years, a real interest from Chinese clients for what we call the poetic complications, which is another aspect of the house, which is our attempt to really use the possibilities of technical high watchmaking, mechanical watchmaking, to tell stories and to build a very poetic inspiration. And there are a few of these pieces, like for instance the Pont des Amoureux, Lover's Bridge, that have become quite iconic among Chinese customers, probably because instead of measuring the time, through accuracy or with very masculine values, they really put forward a poetic approach, a romantic approach, a vision of love and a narrative dimension that is quite appreciated by our Chinese friends. I think we have now about 10 boutiques in China, and the plan is not really to expand the network so much. I think it was very important for us to be present in some of the major cities so that we could be accessible to our clientele. But now we are more looking at projects to bring more education, bring more knowledge, bring more contents about the house through exhibitions, through education programs, through partnership with cultural institutions, not so much through an expansion of the network.